Bimeda's Coseicure and Cosecure trace element boluses are different to other nutritional supplements. Made of unique and revolutionary soluble glass, they deliver trace elements at a controlled and constant rate for up to 6 months in cattle and 8 months in sheep.
What's more, they contain rumen-available ionic copper. Ionic copper is the only form of copper which can address thiomolybdate toxicity or TM toxicity. This is a condition which severely impairs fertility and productivity in ruminants.
Thiomolybdate toxicity, what is it? Thiomolybdate toxicity or TM toxicity is commonly misdiagnosed as copper deficiency, as both the clinical symptoms of bald, spectacles eyes, gingering coat in cattle and poor coat or fleece quality, and the subclinical signs of impaired fertility and impaired energy utilization are often associated with a lack of dietary copper. However, cattle and sheep with thiomolybdate toxicity are not deficient in dietary copper. So what is thiomolybdate toxicity? Let's have a look at what is happening. The animal ingests sulfur, iron and molybdenum through its diet. This can be through forages, protein, feeds and borehole water. Often the ingested iron and sulfur combine with copper in the rumen to create a stable compound which passes out of the animal. This reduces the amount of copper in the rumen. Molybdenum and sulfur from the animal's diet also combine in the rumen to form thiomolybdate. Thiomolybdate will bind with copper in the rumen. Remember, copper may already have been depleted by iron and sulfur. When there is insufficient copper in the rumen, thiomolybdate moves into the bloodstream in search of further copper. It is here that the real damage occurs. Thiomolybdate here combines with copper-codependent enzymes in the blood, which are vital for fertility and productivity, and renders them inactive. Thiomolybdate toxicity or TM toxicity occurs. When thiomolybdate toxicity occurs, fertility and productivity are impaired. So how can we prevent and treat thiomolybdate toxicity? To prevent TM toxicity from occurring, we must prevent thiomolybdate from entering the bloodstream, so it cannot bind with copper there. To do this, we need to satisfy the thiomolybdate's copper hunger in the rumen through the supply of rumen-available sacrificial copper. Coseicure and Cosecure boluses provide this sacrificial copper in the rumen. They are able to do so because they contain ionic copper, which is active at the same pH levels as the rumen. Coseicure and Cosecure are the only rumen-available copper boluses. The Coseicure boluses are made of a unique and revolutionary soluble glass. They sit in the reticulorumen of the animal and supply the trace elements copper, selenium and cobalt for up to 6 months in cattle and 8 months in sheep. Coseicure cattle boluses are the only multiple trace element boluses which are registered as POM-VPS medicines in the UK and as licensed merchant medicines in Ireland. The Coseicure boluses also supply iodine
and are active for up to 6 months in cattle and 8 months in sheep.
Cobalt is required by rumen microbes to produce vitamin B12, which is essential for energy utilization and productivity. The Coseicure and Cosecure boluses supply cobalt in ionic form, which is rumen available. Cobalt carbonate, which is found in many other boluses, requires a low pH to become active and is not available in the rumen, which has a higher pH. the body has no capacity to store cobalt, meaning it must be supplied continuously. Selenium protects against white muscle disease, strengthens the immune system, and is important for fertility. Low iodine can result in poor growth rates, reduced milk yield, and fertility-related issues. Some other boluses contain copper oxide, which requires a low pH to become active. As the rumen has a high pH of around 5.5 to 6.5, it is chemically impossible for these copper oxide boluses to become active in the rumen and to prevent thiomolybdate passing into the bloodstream. Coseicure and Cosecure soluble glass boluses are truly unique.
Their original ionic copper formulation allows them to provide rumen-available copper to the animal. What's more, through delivering a continuous supply of cobalt, selenium, and in the case of Coseicure, iodine, the animal receives a controlled and constant supply of these key trace elements, without peaks or troughs of supplementation.
Coseicure and Cosecure boluses. When science meets farming, great things happen.